I'm the dude, man.
It's kind of like the Tao with poo, you know? Just ride, let it go, let it happen. I just keep watching the movie and don't think about anything else. Just be Lebowski.
Yeah, I've been like searching spiritually, and you know, like that's kind of at the bottom level, and that what the movie's kind of about.
We are all members of the Dude's Church, whether we know it or not.
You gotta abide, you know? Like every day when I have a problem, it's like, forget it, you know? Just abide.
Sometimes there's a movie, I won't say a hit, because what's a hit? $100 million? 200? But sometimes there's a movie, and I'm talking about The Big Lebowski here. Sometimes there's a movie, well, it's the movie for its time and place, flipping the bird at the box office receipts and highfalutin critics. Sometimes a movie sidles right up and wraps its arms around you in a friendly embrace and speaks softly into your ear. You know it does, especially when you're sitting at home, sucking on a doobie and sipping on a cold one. But who knew there were so exactly many like you? A planet filled with achievers. In a world consumed by confusion and chaos, The Big Lebowski is a source of comfort. Sometimes there's a movie that shows us the way. All we can do is abide.
I'm the dude, so that's what you call me. And I'm the dude, that's what you call me. This dude, he's a good dude. So don't touch me, man. The world might come to an end.
I spent most of my senior year in college watching Lebowski instead of going to psych class.
Is this your homework, Larry?
I've been fine watching Lebowski and became a part of my culture.
You're entering a world of pain. I'm not. A world of pain.
Obsessed? You think so? I don't know. Isn't this what everyone does on a Saturday evening? Drive to Louisville, Kentucky and does something stupid?
I've got information, man. New shit has come to light.
What's going on here? New shit has come to light, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that is the first piece of duty that we have had.
New shit has come to light. Check it out. This is honest to God the best day of my life. And I look like shit.
That creep can roll, man.
Yeah, but he's a pervert, dude.
Yeah.
No, he's a sex offender with a record. He did 6 months of Chino for exposing himself to an 8-year-old.
One of the locations we're going to on the tour is Jesus' Walk of Shame. And that's when Jesus has this little flashback where Jesus has to walk from place to place in this neighborhood and let them know that he's a pederast. So to kind of counterbalance for the seriousness of that moment, we'll be throwing a special party for 8-year-olds there, because that's who he's been accused of exposing himself to. And as a very special treat, I'll be making some White Russian cupcakes.
In 1996, Joel and Ethan Coen were flying high. After Fargo snagged 8 Oscar nominations, the world anxiously awaited their next masterpiece. Instead, on March 6, 1998, they rolled out The Big Lebowski. It was the cinematic equivalent of a 7-10 split.
It flopped at the box office, actually, and that kind of was the first hurdle in it becoming kind of a cult classic, was that it didn't do well commercially. I think that, you know, the DVD revolution, if you will, mixed with the internet, you know, people were able to find other fans a lot quicker and a lot easier, and that helped, you know, make the whole phenomenon grow quicker.
Okay, so we made our way to the Dude's house, one of the penultimate part of our tour. And one of my first apartments in LA was really close to the Dude's house. And just that sort of sensibility and the Venice sensibility and the feeling like anybody can come here and sort of make their way and find kooky friends and find strange alliances. So I think it's a great movie about Los Angeles.
It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like, 2 hours of absurdity. And people need that. I really think people need that.
You've gotten up in the morning where you said, I don't want to go to work. Everybody can relate to this guy. He's a normal person, and I think that's what they see in this movie.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
I think for me, it's kind of an alter ego, I gotta be this certain persona, at the office. So when I'm not at the office, I get to be the dude.
Slowly, the DVD generation adapted the film's dialogue into their everyday lexicon.
Vagina.
Some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you.
My favorite right now, I think, is enjoying my coffee. When Walter gets all pissed off and he has to stay and finish his coffee, he is so clearly not enjoying his coffee, but he's just like, I'm staying, finishing my coffee, enjoying my coffee.
Fuck it, dude, let's go bowling. What have you. I use that all the time. It's really pathetic.
By the early 21st century, Lebowski fans left their couches and began finding each other.
I was driving down the street when I was working, driving a cab, and I saw this little crappy silver Honda in front of me that had a sticker that said, "This aggression will not stand, man." And I was like, wow, this is really kind of going deep.
A lot of my friends, they like to watch the movie with me because it kind of freaks them out. They're like, it's kind of weird.
I was taking a whole bunch of drunk guys home, and my phone started ringing, and I hear from the back seat, I just hear, "Phone's ringing, dude." It's like, "Thank you, Donnie." And the whole car just erupts in laughter, and everybody's just laughing their asses off. And I realized, we've got a connection now.
I mean, I was in Mexico a while back, and people are walking up to me in a bar. You buy me White Russians because I'm lactose intolerant. So it's really kind of a curse,
They look so cheery and so happy, and then they have this funny sticker, so I was like, this is my tribe.
Are these the Nazis, Walter?
No, Johnny, these men are nihilists. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Will Russell and Scott Shuffle are two dudes from Louisville, Kentucky, who in 2003 decided to throw a party for the fellow achievers. Lebowski Fest is now held in different cities around the world. Fans come to drink Caucasians.
We have Kahlua, vodka, and I have more in the next room.
They bowl. They dress as their favorite characters.
Nobody fucks with the Jesus! Dios mío, man! Nice work.
Jesus.
And they abide.
I gotcha. I will not abide another toe.
La la la, making the toes. Anybody can have a ticket, but only an achiever can have a toe.
There's one guy, he lives in Indianapolis, and he is amazing. He's been to both coasts. He comes here every year. He looks just like the dude.
He is, man. He's dead ringer.
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to pick him out.
I don't even know the guy's name. It's this dude.
My boss at work, at the bar I work at, started calling me dude. So I had to live up to it, I guess.
Oh, fucking hey.
I take a couple days off work and leave town. I go to LA, I go to New York, I get to vacation and hit a Lebowski Fest, have some In-N-Out burgers.
He lives in North Hollywood on Radford near the In-N-Out Burger.
Oh, the In-N-Out burgers on Camrose.
Near the In-N-Out Burger.
Those are good burgers, Walter.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie.
Oh, we had some In-N-Out burger together.
I've been here, what, 2.5 days? 4 times? 4? Last time we were here, that's all we ate.
You're an amateur.
There's a lot of college kids, of course, but then there's lawyers and professionals and
Federal judges.
yeah, and then there's like layabouts, you know, people that like this one guy. We're like, man, that's a great dude costume. He's like, what are you talking about? I dress like this all the time.
I only really want to engage myself, not even as a fan, I kind of consider more like a co-conspirator to the spirit of the film or the opportunities of the film. That it has to be something that sort of drives me as someone that can be interested and be inspired by the film. And for it to really achieve that level, you have to want to kind of play back a little bit. So in some ways, I'm a bigger fan of Lebowski Fest as a concept and as a community and as an opportunity than the film itself.
We had our 5th wedding anniversary Friday, and I told her a couple weeks ago that the first time I saw The Big Lebowski, I didn't like it, and she seriously rethought our marriage. So I figured, how can I make up for that? And I thought, flying her out to Kentucky to go to the Big Lebowski annual convention might make up for my faux pas. So
he's sensing the light.
Dude, you're on, buddy. Throw that ball. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. Oh! Got her ball. Sorry, dude. Smoke some more plastic.
The list of cult films is long. From Star Wars to Rocky Horror to Buckaroo Banzai, fans have fixated over their favorite flicks. But The Big Lebowski has somehow struck deeper.
A tremendously important message. Absolutely. I wish everybody would use their sense of humor to dictate their lives, you know? I mean, I wish we all want that, I think. And it's sad that things are what they are, but yeah, we all need a little more dude in our lives.
If you would, it is no dream.
I think that people, you know, just love the characters. They love the dude. You know, he's not caught up in the rat race. He's not greedy. He just wants to, you know, go bowling and drink some White Russians and take a bubble bath, help a lady friend conceive. And the dude's out there taking her easy for all us sinners, and we take comfort in that. And you know, I don't think I could live like the dude, but I think I could strive to be more like him. You know, more genuine, more laid back, and you know, can't be worried about that shit. You know, life goes on.
Strikes and gutters.
Go bowling.
I think what it says is that, you know, we don't need all the accoutrements that we have in our lives in order to enjoy life. That, you know, we could all live in a little apartment somewhere and things would be a lot simpler for each of us, and maybe we would appreciate ourselves and those that are around us more.
And so, Theodore Donald Karabot says, in accordance with what we think your last wishes might have been, we commit your remains to the bosom of the Pacific Ocean, which you loved so well. Good night, sweet prince.
But everybody has a little dude in them, you know? Everybody wants to like smoke pot and hang out in their pajamas all day.
Fuck it, man.
Fuck it, man.
Let's go bowling.